Okay, this is Richard Hobbs. Hello, hello, hello. This is Richard Hobbs. This is copyright richardpaulhobbs at gmail.com. This is 11, now it's 11:19:18. It's early in the morning, just after 12 o'clock. Maybe it's getting closer to 1. I can't see the time when I have this YouTube video recorder on. And I'm in the bathroom again. And as you can see, I can hold the heat pipe, because the heat has been turned off. Around 12 a.m., they shut it off. They've been doing it for 8 years that I lived in this building. I ended up in the hospital. They wanted to cut my leg off because for 2 or 3, 4 years there was no heat here at night, and I froze. I froze and froze and froze. I spent a lot of money on electricity heating the place, but never got any credit for that to reduce the cost of my rent or anything else. And the landlady doesn't give heat here. She thinks, she's told me on 3 occasions, that she doesn't have to give heat at night here. And if the building was warm, I would agree, but it's not warm, it's freezing. And I don't understand why the city of Yonkers allows this to happen, and why it's negligence. It's gross negligence. And if they have a swamp in Washington, we got a sewer in Yonkers. Really needs to be straightened out, in my opinion, unless Yonkers wants everybody to be told in the world that Yonkers is a place to come to live, if you want the government to help landlords to not give you heat, or to function in such a dysfunctional way that they don't give you heat. I won't even go in the other room because it's 12 o'clock, and tomorrow morning I have to go ahead and defend myself, try to get an adjournment, so we can get testimony and subpoenas and prove our case that this problem that the landlord in Emma's Properties Incorporated complains against me about is caused by them, not by me, and that it shouldn't be held against me. And the fact that it's almost at the point where I'm going to lose my Section 8 because I complained about the heat. And there's something wrong. There's something wrong when the person who complains about the heat, which is against the law that they don't have heat, that person gets put out. Instead, we need to get whatever the number is, the law that allows the building that's been being poorly managed, that law needs to come into effect, and either the city has to do it or we have to get the people together. But I'm poor without much resources, but I'm eager to see what's right done, and we want to help that to happen. So dear Jesus, please help us to resolve this issue. Help the landlady, help everybody. They all think they're wonderful, nice people, but it's really inhumane to have a building with no heat in it at night. The landlady has heat in her property at night. She doesn't turn her heat off. If she does, then we need to get her help, because she shouldn't. And you didn't have last night suffering in the cold, and tomorrow morning I'm going to have suffered in the cold unless I turn around and turn the heater on at night, which is a fire hazard. It's not a fire hazard like they accuse me of, that I got too much stuff in the house. But I don't have too much stuff, and it's not unruly, and it's not unreasonable. Instead, this kind of fire hazard is one that's going to start a fire, and I don't like that. Thank you. Dear Jesus, help us, save us, teach us what we're supposed to do. Be our Savior, O God, our mighty God. Thank you.